Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. We're out at the range today with the Glock 45. Stay tuned. That's Ricky. So, you know, Ricky comes by and we're at the range and filming videos, playing around, and he pulls out the Glock 45 and, well, you know, I had to shoot it, and I went, okay, well, let's go ahead and make a video on it, because, you know, when you got gun nut friends, they bring their guns by and you got to tell them how much you love them all, and go, man, that's really cool, it's awesome, because if you don't, they stop bringing their guns by because they think you're a jerk and you want to shoot their guns because that's cool. So anyway, we're going to make a video on the Glock 45. Now, what is this thing? It's, if you haven't heard, this gun is essentially the Gen 5-ified Glock 19X. The 19X, which I've done several videos on. In fact, I love it. It's pretty much my daily carry gun at this point. And it blew my mind. Again, Ricky brought by the 19X. And we're out. I said, yeah, I'll shoot it. And it just, God, it felt so good. It shoots really well for me. It points really well for me. The Gen 5 guns, I think, have gotten sort of a, I don't know, kind of panned by. To me, it's been a big leap forward over Gen 4 and Gen 3 guns. And so this is the Gen 5 version of the 19X. It has the different, I don't know, the 4-strap, the magwell thing here. It comes with 3 flush 17-round magazines. If you're not aware, it's got the grip of a Glock 17 and the slide of a Glock 19. The 19X, of course, was a civilian form of what they submitted for the military handgun trials. Glock, that is. Ricky bought this one with the AmeriGlow Spartan sights that you can get straight from the factory, which is a nice deal. Saves you 20, 25 bucks. Yeah, something like that. And I like them. They're as good as any contrasting night sight that I've shot, and I've gotten really used to the sight picture on them. They're a great bargain too. One of the things added here that you don't find on the other guns is front slide serrations, which I'm not a big fan of. They give you gripping surface up here. Honestly, we teach all our students not to grip their gun up there because it's too easy to get your hand in front of the muzzle. So. But they don't bother me that they're there. It's not like they rip up my side or anything. They're in the holster most of the time anyway, so it's just not a bonus for me. Other than that, it's got all the features you'd find in a Gen 5 gun. You've got no finger grooves here, which is fantastic. I think you get a little higher grip. I'm around on the trigger better. That's all features that I find advantageous in the Gen 5 Glocks. You got an ambidextrous slide release, which is a true slide release. You can work it from either side. The trigger is from the factory, out of the box, really good. I put a little TW25B on mine. This is right out of the box. You didn't do anything to it, and
it's got that good copper grease in it.
Yeah, and you know, I've done anyway. We'll do another video on the copper grease that comes in a Glock because I think that's interesting too. What else can we tell you? Yeah, that's about it. We've already shot it a few times, and I already tell you I like it. I like it as much as I like the 19X. I want to say that, you know, I've seen a few videos. I've seen a few other YouTubers out there and read some articles where people pitched stuff on Glock for calling it the Glock 45. Folks, it's their patent number, right?
Yep.
That's what. Yeah. So that's their 45th patent, or patent number 45. It's a model number, for goodness sakes. It doesn't describe what bullet it shoots. This is chambered 9mm. Glock 45 shoots 9mm. The Glock 26 doesn't shoot 26 caliber, it shoots 9mm. The Glock 17 doesn't shoot 17 caliber or 17mm, it shoots 9mm.
Well, it's also kind of like when the Glock 40 come out. The Glock 40 come out, it was 10mm.
Yeah. So there you go. It's not a 40 Smith & Wesson. So that's just the way Glock stuff works. If you don't like that, get a life. I don't know what to tell you. There were some folks say, I don't know, why do they have to call it 45? You know, what? And then I think the other thing is they were taking a lot of crap for, well, you already have the 19X. Well, the 19X, again, it's neat. They're equivalent guns, but this is truly a Gen 5 gun, so your mag well's the same. You're going to have the same magazine profiles, all that good stuff. The 19X magazines are slightly different because you got that lip down here. It doesn't.
They're going more toward law enforcement too.
With the
45.
With the 45.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And the 19X has the lanyard plug here, which this doesn't. I think this turned out to be what, $20 cheaper. I think is the map.
I can't even remember.
I think the map is $20 cheaper than the 19X. It has the same finish. I can already tell you. These Gen 5 guns with this, what do they call it? 10. What do they call it?
MPVD.
MPVD.
Like
yeah. When neither one of us are.
It's a special coating on that.
Yeah.
The anti-corrosive and different stuff like that. So.
But it heats up. These guns get. I think everybody that shot them went, man, that gets warm. So this does get warm as well. All right, let's shoot the dang thing because I know you want to see that, and then we'll talk a little bit more. We're going to try and do a little demonstration here, a little bit about squaring up to your target and a little bit about how well these guns shoot. That's a lot of fun. What are we at here? 5, 10, we're at 20 yards. 20 yards, I almost don't have to look at the target. That's a 2/3 height, or 2/3 size steel. So yeah, sorry, battery went dead there, but yeah, we're 20 yards basically from that 2/3 height steel target. And turn this back around here so I can keep yapping. And really all that comes down to, yeah, practice. I'm not God's gift to sports or something. I just shoot a lot, but practice a good solid gun, which the Glock 45 19X 17, the 19, heck, even my 26. I just love these Gen 5 guns. And really it's a lesson about squaring up to your target. It's why we teach in our concealed carry classes that's key. Square up to your target. You almost don't. Well, in fact, within 7 yards, you almost don't have to aim. Anything closer, you don't have to aim at all. So there you go. That's just how stable it is. Now I'm going to make Ricky try it. All right, buddy, it's all you.
Not bad for a Glock.
So yeah, whoa, where'd I go? Square up to your target and try that. It's fun. So the Glock 45, yeah, it has everything I want out of these Gen 5 guns. It's accurate. It has that 19X balance, which, you know, I think we talked a lot in the 19X video about how that was really counterintuitive. But the crazy thing is, at least for me, and
I like it.
yeah, I think everybody that that you kind of see come through the channel here says the same thing. They just have an incredible balance and pointability to them. I'm sure there's some technical term to this, but that none of us know. The Glock 45 has it in spades. It shoots just like the 19X. A few bucks cheaper. You know, if you don't like the color of the 19X, now there's an option, and it's more in line with the standard line of magazines. So less sort of snowflake equipment stuff to it. You know, the front serration's not a big deal to me. Other than that, it's an absolute winner. If I were looking at right now the choice between the 19X and the 45, I would choose the 45. It just because it's now the kind of standard line of pistols. I'm not going and trading my 19X in and getting a 45. Ricky's just a gun hoarder, so he's got them all. In fact, you should probably check your gun safes. They may actually be at Ricky's house now. I'm just saying, if you haven't looked in a while, you know, you got a wife that's not a fan or a husband that's not a fan of your gun collecting, she may have sold them to Ricky by now. I'm just saying, do an inventory. Is there a Glock you don't have?
Yeah, I want a Gen 1. 17.
Oh, so you got a Gen 1 17. Ping me if you're looking to sell one. A true Gen 1 17, not a junker, folks. Ping me. We'll set you up with Ricky so he can complete his collection. All right, the Glock 45. I just set it down. My arms are getting tired from shooting guns. Woo! I don't know. What do you think?
This another one?
Another one. It's a Glock, you know. People ragged on this one. I don't get it. Great gun. It does everything I'd want it to.
It goes bang.
It goes bang. Are you done talking? You're yapping a lot in this video.
Yeah.
All right, folks, always remember anyone could shoot.
Anyone shoot and have fun.
We'll see you next time.
Yeehaw!